Hello, this is Robert Hardy. Thank you for coming on my live video. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Tonight, we're going to get right into our topic. We're going to continue what we were talking about last night. Last night we started talking about the life cycle of success and achievement. So we're going to continue talking about that today. And just going to get right into it because of time. And I want to spend some more time talking about the other two areas that we didn't get into so much last night. So we're going to do a quick recaps of what we talked about last night so you guys can get so for those of you who missed last night, oh, by the way, if you didn't miss last night, please go back and watch last night's video so you can get a really good idea of what was said last night, so you can follow along with what is being said tonight. So so we're just going to go on now and just do a quick recap. So we said the life cycle of success and achievement goes like this. It first start with your potential, and we talk about what potential is. I spent some really good extensive time talking about potential, your potential. So your potential, and we talk about that again. If you missed last night's video, please go back and watch it again. So potential, we talk about your potential will affect your action. Your potential will affect your action, and then does it affect your action because you're full of potential. Again, I don't want to really go because last night I spent more time on talking about potential than I intended to, so I don't really want to go into it again. So please, if you missed last night's video, please go back and watch last night's video because I don't want to repeat what I said about potential. So your potential leads to action. Your action then produces results. We talked about that last night, that I didn't get into it as much as I wanted to, but your action, you become a person of action, it will produce results. And we talked about we talked about that last night. We say if you're not happy with the results that you're getting in your life, then you have to change your actions, because your action is what is producing your results. So what you look around you, what kind of results are you getting? I said it last night, and I'll say it again. It is the sure sign of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, but yet expecting a different results each time. You can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing that. I'll use myself an example. I look back over my life in the last few years, let's say 10 years now. Been working two jobs, over and over again, but yet I'm still strong. Still living paycheck to paycheck. They still, not seem to be getting ahead, and so I, seeing that pattern. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm taking action. I'm taking different action. I'm doing things differently now, because I want to change the results that I'm getting. So I do things like doing things differently, and some of the things I've already mentioned. But one of the things that I did, I quit one of my jobs. Now I'm just working one job, not working two jobs anymore. I'm just working one job, because of what I want to do things differently. I want to get different results. I want to focus on something else instead of working for somebody else, and making somebody else's dreams come true. I want to start working on my own dream, and my dream is my Excelia life. My dream is doing these live videos. My dream is the book that I wrote and getting that published, but also writing more books. I have more ideas to write more books and get those written and published also. I want to be the best, a New York seller, best time books. Have my books on a New York seller best time, and Amazon, top books in Amazon and stuff like that. Anyways, I didn't mean to get into all that, but you know, so I'm just using myself as an example and showing you how I changed some things in my life because I realized I can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and let 5, 10 years goes by and yet I'm still getting the same results and I'm still trying to go work harder. I remember one year couple years ago, no, I think it was in 2015 or 14. Man, I worked so hard. I working 2 jobs, but man, I didn't take a vacation. I just worked constantly. I hardly have any days off from work because working 2 jobs again. And I was going from some days I was going from one job to the next. In one day, you get off work at this one job at this time, then they rush to the next job. I was doing that a lot that particular year, and so the following years I decided to slow down a little bit. And, I didn't quit my job, but I decided not to do that. Those kind of rush from one job to the next. And then the next year I slowed down even more, and then last year I slowed down even more than that. Now this year I decided to just quit the job, so I'm just down to just working one job. Anyways, again, not really to go into all this kind of stuff, but I'm just using myself as an example because I want different results, and I realize I gotta do different things, do something different if I want different results, if I want to live the lifestyle that I know that I want and deserve and want to pursue. I got to do something different. I've proven over the years, over the last 5, 10 years, I work in 2 jobs is not the way to go to accomplish my goals and my dreams. Working 2 jobs is not the way to go to gain financial freedom. Working 2 jobs is not the way to go to gain time freedom. I've proven it over the years. That's not the way to go. So now I'm here now doing things differently, trying to going down a different path. Trying different things, doing different things, pursuing my goal for the first time ever, really focusing on it. I've had this goal for Excellior Life for some time now, but for at least 3 years now, I had this goal, this vision for Excellior Life, but I never really pursued, never really go after it as I am not right now. Why? Because it was just something I had on the back burner, something I just didn't think, I keep putting it off. That's why part of my message to my audience is don't settle where you are. Don't procrastinate. Don't keep putting things off. We got into this cycle. We keep putting things off. Oh, we went into next month, next year. Next thing you know, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years have gone by. Why? Because we keep putting it off. We keep putting off pursuing our goals and our dreams. We keep putting off because we get so busy and bogged down with just life. Just get busy with life, working, just going to work and coming back home. You look after your family. You hardly have time to live the life that you want to live. Your life is so focused on just making a living instead of designing a life. And so that's what my message, that's what my passion is now for people who just like me, they're just working 2 jobs. And I know people who are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, in the field that I am in, as a social services field that I am in, it's like, it's uncommon to find somebody who's just working 1 job. Most people in that field is working 2 jobs. Some even working 3 jobs. So I know the feeling. And but if you want something different, if you want a different result, you're gonna have to take different action. And that's what I'm that's what I'm trying to say right now. If you want different results, you're gonna have to do things differently to get the different result. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I am in the process of doing. With these live videos is one of the ways that I'm doing things differently, doing these live videos. So you're witnessing me You're my witness. You actually, every time you look at these videos, you're witnessing me doing things differently in my life. This is my attempt to get different results, doing different action to get the different results in my life. So you're witnessing me living this out. You're witnessing me living this out. My potential is affecting my action, and my action is hope. Is going to affect the result. Is going to produce different results in my life, and my results then now is going to confirm my belief. It's going to confirm. That's what your results do. Your results then confirms your belief. It confirms your belief. You believe in what? You believe in your goals and your dreams. You believe in your potential. You believe in your potential. It confirms it confirms your action, because you're taking you believe in your potential. It confirms your action because you see you're taking different action, you're getting different results. So it confirms your belief. You believe that in your goals and your dreams, and as you dwell on your belief, again, and this is where it's so important to get rid of your false belief, to get root out those false belief. But false belief to say I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I don't have what it takes, I'm not this and I'm that, not that. We all have to some degree or another false belief that we need to uproot out of our subconscious mind and get rid of, because they're hindrances and they're stumbling blocks to our success and our achievement and what we can do. So we got to uproot those false beliefs. But your results will confirm your belief in yourself, in your ability, in your goals, in your dreams, and what it is you're going after. And as your belief is strengthened and confirmed, then it energizes your potential. As it's strengthened, it energizes your potential. It gives your potential energy and strength and vigor and vitality. So you keep going, you keep pursuing, you keep working, you keep focusing on what it is that you want, because you're energized. Your belief is energizing your potential. And again, we talk a lot about what potential is. Potential is always what you can do, but you haven't done yet. Potential is the books that you can write, but you haven't written them yet. The invention that you can invent that you haven't invented yet. The business that you can start, but you haven't started it yet. How far you can go, but you haven't gone yet. How high you can climb, but you haven't climbed that far yet. The person that you can become, but you haven't become that person yet. The success that you can achieve, but you haven't achieved it yet. That's what potential is. So as your belief is strengthened and confirmed, it then energizes your potential for you to keep going. It gives your potential momentum for you to keep going, to keep writing that book. You keep working on that invention. You keep going after that business that you're going to start. You keep, working on yourself to become the person you want to be through personal growth and development. You keep doing those kind of things. It energizes you to keep going. So that's how it all works. So again, you're witnessing me living this out. Living out my potential. My potential is affecting my action. My action is then affecting is producing results. Results are confirming my belief. My beliefs are energizing my potential. My potential is then affecting my action. And it just keep going. It keep going and going and going and going and going. It keep going like that. So that's how you do it. That's how you live this out. Your potential affects your action, produces results, confirms your belief energizes your action, your potential, and it goes in a circle like that. Again, if you want different results in your life, you got to do things differently. If you want things to change in your life, you got to change things in your life. For things to change, you got to change. That's why it's so important to change. And the number one reason why, well, I shouldn't say the number one reason, but one of the main reason, I should just, let's put it that way. One of the main reason why we should want to change, that me and you, one of both of us should want to change, is because we want different results than what we're getting. If you're not happy with the results in your life, you gotta change things in your life. You gotta make the changes. Just like me, I mean, I'm using myself as an example. Sometimes I kind of feel a little self-conscious using myself as an example, because I think people might think that I'm using myself as an example too much. That's why I kind of say I can't use you, because I don't know you, and I don't know people out there, but I can use myself. Plus, I'm the one who's doing these videos, and I find sharing, using myself as an example is building credibility with you, because you're seeing me doing what I'm teaching you, what I'm talking about. You see me putting into action in my life. So it's as I said, everything that I'm doing here, I'm living it out right now. I'm doing different things. I have a seminar coming up in March 14th. This is going to be my very first time doing one of these seminars, And again, it's me doing things differently instead of working two jobs. Like this year, I'm not gonna, let this year be the same as last year or the year before or the year before that. Going back 10 years, 15 years. I'm not gonna do that again this year. This year, I want things to be different. And if I want things to be different, if I want to get different results, I'm gonna have to do things differently. I'm gonna have to do things differently. And I can't keep working two jobs, hoping then I'll get ahead financially, get ahead, working, and grinding away. No, I've proven it over the years, over at least 10 plus years now of working two jobs, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. I've proven it. I've looked back at my life and I said, no, that's not the way to go. If that was the way to go, I'd be financially free by now. But I'm not, So if I want different results, I'm going to have to take different action. And that's where this paradigm comes in. If you want different results, because at the end of the day, the most important thing on this, well, I shouldn't say that, maybe not the most important thing, but I'll say the most important thing. The most important thing on this, of all four of these things here, I'll say the most important thing of all four is this guy down here, the results. The most important thing is the results that you're getting. What kind of results are you getting? Are you happy with those results? Are you happy working two jobs like I was? Are you happy living paycheck to paycheck? Are you happy being in debt? Are you happy with the results of you being in debt? Have car payment, mortgage payment, have credit card debt, you have, student loan debt and all that kind of stuff. Are you happy with those kind of results in your life? Are you happy with the results that you're getting, working on the job, working at somebody else's dream instead of working on your own dream? Are you happy with those kind of results? Are you happy of struggling to make ends meet and to provide for your family? You just struggle, have to go to work. Sometimes when you even don't feel like going to work, you're going to work even when you're feeling sick, but you can't afford to stay home. Even when you're sick, you're going to work even when you're sick because you can't afford to stay home. Are you happy with those kind of results? Those kind of results that you're getting, are you happy with that? If you're not, then you're going to have to stop. You have to start doing things differently. Start doing things differently. If you're working two jobs, maybe you have to do like I did, quit one of your job. If you can't afford that, then start doing something on the side, like a business or something. Start small somewhere else. Take different action. Do something differently. Pursue a goal or something, but take different results. If you look back over your life and over the past 5, 10, 15 years, and you see the same pattern following you over the years, you see the same pattern. It's about time you do something differently. You see, that's my message. Someone asked me, one time I was talking to this lady, and about she's trying to help me to with my public speaking, because I want to be a public speaker. I want to, she was trying to help me um, fine tune my message, help me fine tune why I want to be a public speaker and stuff like that. And she said, "What's your message? What's the message?" And she said, all public speakers are known for a particular message, a particular subject that they speak on, and then that they're known for. What is your particular message? What is your particular uh, main message that you speak on, that you want to be known for? And I think I discovered my one is my particular topic and my particular message, that I don't want people to settle. Don't settle. There's more to you than meets the eye. You have this greatness in you. You have potential in you. That's why sometimes I dwell so much on potential. Talk about potential. That potential is always what you can do, but you haven't done yet. That's my message to the massive. That's the message to my audience, is don't settle. Don't settle where you are. What kind of results are you getting? What kind of results are you going to get in your life? Are you happy with that? Are you going to settle for that? I said it once before, well, a few times before, and I'll say it again. You don't get out of life what you want or deserve. You get out of life what you settle for. What are you settling for? Are you settling to live from paycheck to paycheck and struggling and barely getting by? Are you going to settle for that? Are you going to settle for being in debt? Credit card debt, mortgage debt, car payment debt. Are you going to settle for that? Are you going to settle living, working for somebody else and making somebody else's dream come true instead of working in your own dream and making your dream come true? Are you going to settle for that? Are you going to settle living in the condition that you're living in the job that you're working in? If you don't love your job, so a lot of people go to work every day in the jobs that they don't like and they don't enjoy. That's not bringing any kind of fulfillment into their lives. But why did they stick to that job? They stick to that job because it pays the bill. It pays them, and they just do it just mainly for no other reason than for the money. And that's not a way to live. That's not a way to live the life to the fullest. You can't live your life to the fullest just going to work at a job that they don't love and they don't enjoy just because it gives you a paycheck every 2 weeks. That's not the way to go, And I'm talking to myself just as much as I'm talking to you. Don't settle. Don't settle. Excel your life. Excel your life. Don't settle. Keep working. Keep going. Keep working in dreams. There's greatness inside of you. There's great potential inside of you. There's more to you than meets the eye. Keep going. Keep working in the goals and your dreams. So, anyways, I'm going to stop here for now. It's 23 minutes in. So I appreciate those of you who have joined me tonight. I appreciate you coming on to my live. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I hope I said something that move you, inspire you, motivate you in some way, shape, or form. I hope I said something that you can take and apply to your life. I hope I said something that will stir you to action, to take action. Take action so you can start getting different results. So I hope I said something that will stir you to take action, different action, not the same type of action, not the same thing that you've been doing over and over and over for the last few years. Different action. So hopefully you can start getting different results. So I hope I said something that will stir you to take different action. So, and I hope when using myself as an example, that you will learn something. You learn something about yourself, learn something about me as you keep watching my live videos, and you learn something about how you too can start doing things differently in order so you can start getting a different results. All right. So again, thanks for joining me. Again, I'm going to bring up so a couple of things here now. Again, please, those of you who live in my local area who watch these videos on a regular basis, even just once in a while, again, I having a one day seminar. My first very seminar. It's an Excel Your Life seminar. It's going to be on March 14th. March 14th. At the Surrey Central Library, right beside the Surrey Central SkyChain station, Surrey Central Library, and it's in room 401, and it's from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's only 2 hours, and it's a free event. Just come. Don't worry about bringing in money. I'm not going to be selling you anything. Just come to the seminar. Come and support me. I need your support. I need your love. I need your presence to be there. So please come out and support me. Please come out and be part of it. This is history in the making. You're going to see me doing my first ever live seminar. So this is history in the making. So please come out. If you live in my local area, if you live in the lower mainland, the greater Vancouver area, please come out and support me. Secondly, I'm still working on my book. My book is finished, but I'm still working on finding a publisher for my book. And so I'm going to keep you guys posted on that. And then the last thing, please like these videos, please share these videos, and please leave a comment on these videos. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if this is the first time you're watching. And also let me know what you think of tonight, of what I said. If I said anything, that really moved you, touched you, just let me know. Give me feedback. I value those things. Just give me some feedback too. So again, thanks for watching. Until tomorrow, God bless you. I love you. Peace. Good night.